Many of my viewers probably know that my wife and I recently adopted a girl from India where we live. Now, the whole process from start to finish took about 14 months, which I thought was a long time, but actually I read an article in the Times of India today that said the average waiting period for adoption has gone up recently to somewhere around 3.5 years in India. That's 42 months, which is almost 3 times as long as our process took. So because of this, we've had quite a few people commenting and messaging us and asking how it is that we adopted a child in 14 months while other people have to wait years. But most of these questions are missing a little bit of context. According to that same Times of India article, there's somewhere around 35,500 prospective adoptive parents registered with CARA. And at the same time, there's somewhere around 2,400 children who are eligible for adoption waiting to be placed with a family. Now, of those children, somewhere around 943 of them are in what they consider to be the normal category. And then of those children, somewhere around 40 of them are under 2. And this is where that long waiting list comes in. Because the reality is that most people only consider adopting children who are in this normal category and younger than 2. Now, if you are one of those prospective parents, or maybe you will be in the future, I want to encourage you to consider adopting an older child or a child with special needs, which is what we did. Now, we've had actually quite a few people ask us why we, already having 3 girls of our own, decided to adopt another girl and one with special needs. And the answer to that question is actually really quite simple. We believe that every single child deserves a home, and we had the ability to give that to our daughter Nisha, who otherwise could have been overlooked for her entire life. So we did. And I'm just thinking about these numbers here. With 2,400 children waiting to be adopted and 35,500 prospective parents waiting to adopt a child, if even just a small fraction of those prospective parents, somewhere around 7%, adopted outside of this normal and under 2 category, then we could literally see every single child in the entire country who is eligible for adoption placed in a family within the next year. So if you're one of those prospective parents, or maybe you're going to be soon, then I strongly encourage you to consider this, because that is a goal worth aiming for.